Hello everyone, welcome back to Tim Talks. Today we're in LaFair Hall in the 1840. There's an old gospel song that is comprised in part of the following lyrics. Precious memories, how they linger, how they ever flood my soul. In the stillness of the midnight, precious sacred scenes unfold. I think that we can all agree that some memories are precious. It's actually kind of amazing how they can lay stored somewhere in the recesses of our brain. They can lie dormant. We might not access them for days, weeks, months, or even years. And then somewhere, somehow, something ignites a spark that brings to mind a precious memory. This happened to me the other day as I was, oddly enough, working on the Tim Talks script. And I typed out a couple lines to a song, but it just wasn't working. So I stood up and I walked down the hallway, and this memory, I don't know what evoked it, but there it was. And it was something that took place almost 40 years ago, in December of 1982. I guess that's over 40 years ago. And my family, just for a short time, we were living in Punta Gorda, Florida. And my brother, Paul, the one with Down syndrome, Paul went to a special needs school across the bridge in Port Charlotte. And at his school in December of '82, they were having their Christmas program. Now, I don't remember all the different performances and the acts that went on that day. But what I do remember was a young man that came up to the microphone, and he was shaking. His whole body was shaking. His eyes were wide, and he kept looking like in this direction at his teacher. And his teacher kept, you can do this, you can do this. And he looked back, and all of a sudden he started singing the song Tomorrow from the musical Annie. And it was dead silent in there. And the longer he sang, he never stopped shaking, he never stopped trembling, but his voice got louder and louder. And when he got to the end, tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you tomorrow, you're always a day away or only a day away, whatever the lyric is, he bolted off the stage, made a beeline right for his teacher, and hugged him about as hard as I think it's possible for a human to hug another. What stood out to me was that, his performance, but the way his teacher hugged him back. The teacher, tears streaming down his face. I didn't quite understand tears and of that nature at that point in my life, being little, but I remember my mom and my grandma crying and people standing up and giving him, a standing ovation. And I've thought about that often over the years, how sometimes when we're not expecting it, we just behold something that's so mesmerizing, that's so inspirational, that we hold on to it for the rest of our lives. There's another verse in that song. It says, as I travel on life's pathway, know not what the years may hold, but as I ponder, hope grows fonder. Precious memories flood my soul. I hope today, for each and every one of you, that precious memories flood your soul. Thank you all. God bless.